in a position that's comfortable to you, probably like either a shavasana or knees bent. And I want you to put the block on your low belly. So I saw a few people today putting it up here. That's okay, but I'm really going for sending the breath to the lowest part of our diaphragm. Nice. And then I want you to inhale into your nose and feel or watch the block rise. And then exhale from your nose, feel the block fall. Good, inhale. Feel the block rise. Exhale. Feel the block fall. And then just continue on your own, making sure to breathe into your nose as your low belly rises, out through your nose as your low belly falls. You just know that you're training yourself to breathe into your nose and to direct your breath to your lower diaphragm. As you lay here breathing, try and relax the back of your neck. Relax the back of your shoulders, down the backs of your arms, into the backs of your hands. Relax into your upper back, down into your lower back. Down into your outer right hip and your outer left hip. Relax your right glute, your left glute. Relax the back of your hamstrings in your right leg. The back of your hamstrings in your left leg. And then all the way down to your right foot and toes. All the way down to your left foot and toes. And notice the subtle shift of the tension in your body. Nice. Take one more round of breath here. Good. And then remove the block from your belly. I'm going to grab my strap and just start off with stretches on our back, because this is the most accessible stretching to me. So bend your right knee into your chest. Your left knee can be bent, or your left leg can be straight. I like it bent, so I'm pretty tight. So just take a moment here. Nice. Continuing breathing into your low belly. Good, and then out again. Nice, and take the strap around the ball of your right foot. Good. Pressing your foot into the strap and pulling the strap with your hands. On the inhale, push your foot into the strap. Take that right leg straight, even if that means pointing it towards the front of the room you're in. Good. Then on the exhale, see if you can bring your leg a little bit closer. Pause. And then inhale, push your right foot into the strap. Good. On the exhale, see if you can bring that right leg a little bit closer. Staying with this breath. Inhale into your low belly. Exhale on out again. Good. And then finally, see if you can inhale, push your foot up towards the ceiling. And then on the exhale, bring that right leg just a little bit closer. Feel that nice stretch down the back of your right hamstring. Nice. Marianne, give me a thumbs up if this is feeling good for you. Yes, good. Nice. And then take your left foot a little bit wider. Take that right leg out to the side just a little bit. Good. Inhale, push your right foot into the strap. Good. Exhale, pull your leg a little bit closer towards your right ear. Keeping that left hip on the ground, that left foot pressing into the earth. See if you can go a little bit wider. Good. Inhale, press that right foot into the strap. Good. Exhale, pull the strap. See if you can bring your leg a little bit closer towards your ear. Nice. Then stay there, or one more time, shift your leg a little bit farther. Whatever your limitation is perfect. And then wherever you are, press your foot into the strap on the inhale. On the exhale, pull the strap with your hand. Feel that nice passive stretch in your inner groin. Nice. And then exhale, bring your right leg to center, straighten your left leg. Good. Now, Marianne, take your leg farther away. Everyone start with your leg a little bit farther away if you need to. Good. Dig that left heel into the ground. Press your right hand into the ground. Good. And then inhale, press your foot into the strap. Exhale, bring your leg just a little bit to the left. So you're just getting a little bit of your IT. Nice. So when you're here, you're really getting your IT band more than your outer hip. Good. Again, bring your leg a little bit farther to the left. And then inhale, press your foot into the strap. Good. Exhale, pull your foot with the strap. Also, if this is too intense, bend your top knee. Good. And then inhale, bring that leg all the way across. Good. Push your foot into the strap, your strap into your foot. Nice. And then release the strap. Before we do the other side, I want you to take your left hand on your right knee, tuck that left hip under, and get a nice twist here on your outer right hip. Good. Sending your breath to any tight spots. Making sure your shoulder is comfortable. Nice. And then exhale, come back to center. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Taking a moment here. Good. And then bring your right foot to the mat. Take your strap around your left shin for a moment. So this actually subtly stretches your right hip flexor. Good. Inhale into your low belly. Nice. Exhale, release. Good. Then take the strap around the ball of your left foot. Send it up towards the ceiling or even farther away, right? Wherever you can take your left leg straight. Good. On the inhale, press your foot into the strap. On your exhale, pull your strap into your foot. Good. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Good. And then move your leg a little bit closer if you can. Inhale, press your foot into the strap. Exhale, pull the strap into your foot. Feel that stretching down the back of your left leg. Good. Then either stay here, if that's your limit, or bring it a smidge closer. Good. Press in your right foot, press your left foot into the strap, inhale. Good, exhale. Pull the strap into your foot. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Feeling those layers in the back of your legs slowly release. Nice. From here, take your left leg just a little bit to the left. Take your right foot a little bit to the right and press in your right hand. Good. Inhale. Press your left foot into the strap. Exhale. Pull your foot a little bit closer towards your ear. Now, one side might be different than the other. Yeah, use the wall, Farsnake. Good idea. Inhale. Maybe bring your leg a little bit farther to the left. Press your foot into the strap. Exhale, pull it a little bit closer. So very slowly, very mindfully moving. Good, then take your leg as far as it's comfortable for you to go, pressing it into the strap or into the wall. Inhale, pressing your foot into the strap. Good, and then exhale, pulling your foot closer towards your ear. Nice. Feel that nice stretch in the inner groin region of your left leg without overdoing it. Good. And then bring your left foot directly above you. Straighten your right leg. Good. And then dig that right heel into the ground. Take the strap into your right hand, left hand out to the side, and just take your leg a little bit over to the side. Good. And again, if you want to do this with a bent knee, that's fine. Good. Inhale, press your foot into the strap. See if you can bring your leg a little farther across. Exhale, pull your foot with the strap. Good. Stay there or go a little farther. Inhale, press your foot into the strap. So merely, this is going to be your IT here. Yeah. So if you have your knee bent, then just press your knee into your hand and pull your knee into your hand. Good. Then bring it all the way across. Good. Press your foot into the strap or your hand into your knee. Good. And then pull your foot or your knee with the strap or your hand. I like to press down into my right ankle. Deepen the stretch. Good. Exhale, release. Tuck that right hip under and then bend your left knee and bring it across. So this will really get your IT. It's a very nice, simple stretch. So see if you can tuck your hip a little bit more, Marilee. Nice. Nice. Good. And then from here, let's make our way on up to seated. grab our rollers. Good, so let's start with our booty. I think we can all sit on our roller or on the ball, right? And try and direct. So go at an angle on that right butt cheek and just get your booty. Nice. So just kind of start with this gentle kind of movement and then start to make the roll a little bit bigger. So you move all the way to your hamstring attachments, right where your leg attaches to your booty, and then all the way to the top edge of your hip. Nice. And then come back to focusing on your breath, which I forgot about. So I'm just on my right glute right now. Good, going all the way to my hamstring attachment. Good, and then all the way to the top of my hip, maybe even rolling out onto my lower right back. Nice. Good. And then from here, I want you to turn onto your side. And then you're just gonna roll, maybe you're just gonna roll forward and back here on your outer hip. Nice. Working through that fascia, breaking it up. Nice. And then either sit up and roll like this, if you're super sensitive here, or come onto the top of your hip flexor with your left knee out to the side. So you're getting that half frog and you're getting your hip flexor. So you're either rolling with the ball or the roller on your hip with your hand, or you're rolling up and down. Right, so you want to get your whole hip flexors. You want to get up by the top of your hip. Nice. And then all the way down by your knee. Now, even though you guys are all seated, I feel too good to turn around. So don't be annoyed with me. I'm super sore here. Nice. So get the top of your quad and get the side of your quad, like how you said, Marianne, yeah, how that pain keeps moving around. Marilee, you too, that sciatica kind of moves around, front of the quad, side of the quad. Nice. Good, get that inner thigh. Nice. Good job. And then let's switch to the other side. So I'll turn around so you can see me. So take your roller or your tennis ball at an angle and just start with that meaty part of your glute. Right, we did all those squats. Or chair, we did chair with you, Marilee. Nice, and then start to go a little bit deeper to the top of your hip. All the way to that hamstring attachment. Nice. Good. And then this next round, see if you can go all the way to your quadratus, your low back. Nice. Come back to your breath. Inhale into your low belly. Exhale. Good. And then let's turn on to our left side. So don't go on a spot that hurts. I would find that I would do that sometimes. So if you go on a spot that hurts, move the roller to a different spot. Good. And then you can roll up and down, or you can just roll forward and back. You can take more weight out of the connection between your body and your prop by putting more weight into your arms. So play around with that. Nice. Come back to your breath. Nice. Roll a little bit side to side. Nice. And then same thing. You all sat up, so you can sit up, or if this side is less tender, you can come into Sphinx pose. Take your right knee out to the side. Good. So just get the top of your hip flexor, right where your hip attaches to your leg. Make sure you get down by just above your knee. That's also part of your hip flexor. That's why your hips and your knees and your ankles are all very closely related, kind of all interconnected. Nice. Get the inner border of your quad. So first, turn your foot out. Nice. And then get that outer border of your quad. So for me, this is a little bit awful. So I'm putting way more weight into my elbow right now, because otherwise it's too intense. Otherwise, just sit up and use the roller on that outer edge. Nice. Nice. And then from here, just take a moment to sit and see how your legs feel after doing our hips. It's kind of nice, right? Feeling better? Good. From here, let's get our calves. So just roll from your ankle up towards your knee. And with the tennis ball, Marilee, you can do this side to side kind of movement. You could do it with the roller too. So make sure to get close to your foot. And then that meaty part of your calf. Good, maybe rolling forward and back. Kind of play around with some different things. Maybe just working your leg and not putting any weight on your hands. Nice. Good. And then let's switch legs. I'm not spending as much time here just because I want to make sure we get to our necks. But get those calves, we work them hard and we don't give them enough love. So starting with by the Achilles, all the way down by your ankle, and then getting up to that meaty part of your calf. You can turn your foot out, you can turn your foot in, you can go side to side, kind of playing around with some different things. Nice. And then I guess last thing, which probably is important, the knees. I'm going to take this underneath my left knee, going side to side, getting all those ligaments there. Good. Switch to my right leg. I'm glad I didn't ignore that. That area is talking to me. So this area is so complicated. We've got MCLs and ACLs, things that wrap around the front and around the back, and you got to take care of this. Nice. All right, and then from here, I want you to sit up tall. Good, inhale, and then exhale, fold. See how those hamstrings feel. Nice. Good. Inhale, come on up. Good. Let's pull this right foot in and bring it over. Now, if it hurts your back, you can keep your foot here as well. You can also sit on a blanket if you're rounding. Good. Press that left foot down. Press that right foot down. And then pull your knee and lengthen your spine. Good. Then take the crook of your elbow. So turn towards that bent knee. Good, getting a nice twist in your spine. Good. Press into that right foot, get tall. Nice. And then maybe bring your right hand behind you. Maybe take your left hand into your knee. This pose is called mariachino, which makes me think of a mariachi band. I don't know about you guys. Nice. Good. Exhale, come back to center. Let this knee fall over here. Lift and lengthen and fold. Good. Inhale, come all the way up. Good. Bring your right leg straight, bend your left knee. Good. Push it into the ground so you get tall. Maybe you're sitting on a block if you're rounded at all. And then bring that left foot on top of your right. Good. Press it down. And then push your knee down and pull it towards you so you can lift your chest. Pull the shoulders back. Nice. Then bring your right elbow into your knee. Yes. Dig down. Find that length. Turn your head to the left. Good. And then maybe take your left fingers behind you. Maybe take that right elbow on the inside of your thigh. Nice. Good job. Exhale, release. Nice. Let's move to the middle of our back and our upper back and neck. So for this part, Marilyn, you're going to do one side and the other unless you have two balls. All right, so you're going to take the ball just on the right side of in the middle of your low back, and then on the left side. So we're just going to go. So just start with the right side of your low back, Marilee. So we're kind of in the middle, getting the middle of our spine. Good, you can go a little bit lower. Go a little bit higher. Nice. Good. And then butt on the ground. So Marilee, this is where you can switch to your left side. We're going to take our hands behind our head and just lean to the right. You might also be able to do this with the block, Marilee. So lean over to the right and then over to the left. Over to the right. Over to the left. And Marianne, I'm kind of doing this for you. So I'm hoping this feels good. Nice. Good. All right, and then now I'm going to move higher up on the spine. Good, so let's start on your right side, everybody. So take your hands behind your head and just shimmy over to the right. So getting that right shoulder blade, getting your upper back and spine. So I'm going to say for you, Marilee, make sure the ball is just to the right of your spine and not on your spine, or maybe on that right shoulder blade. Good. And then come back to center. Put the ball or shift the ball over to the left side. Come over to the left. Nice. So with the tennis ball, maybe you're more rolling up and down. We're going to go to the side. Experiment with that. See how that is. Nice. So I'm just going to go back and forth for a moment because that's feeling really good. All right, so just find a couple of spots, Marilee, that work for you. And then come back to your breath. Nice. And then take a block or the roller underneath your neck. Good. I'm going to have my hands in scarecrow. And then just Start turning your head to the right and then to the left. You can apply as much pressure in your neck as feels good. You could be holding the block behind your head, or if you're using a roller, just take your elbows out to the side. Nice. The next time you come to the right, do that yes. We're getting that nice stretch on the side of your neck. Good. Then come back to the left, do that yes. Getting a nice stretch on the left side of your neck. Nice. Good. And then just take the block or the roller underneath your head in a comfortable position. Bring your right arm up towards the sky and bring it across. Bring your left arm under. Come back to your breath. Good. Bring your hands back to center and then take your left arm up, bring it across, bring that right arm under. Good. Pressing that left arm into your right arm into your left. Relaxing the rest of your body. Nice. And then lift your head, remove the block. Good. And then use your block or your roller to come on to your elbows, holding the block or your roller. And then bring your hands up in prayer. Now, for me, my roller is feeling a little heavy, so I'm just going to take my hands in prayer. Pull your hips back and get a nice stretch in your triceps. Inhale now into your back body. Exhale. Nice. And then let's turn on to our right side. Take your roller or your block into your armpit. Nice. Elbow into the ground, hands supporting your head. And then just roll forward onto your pecs. Through the middle, that's your serratus, your armpit, and then all the way back onto your lats. So very slowly roll forward. Good. Very slowly roll back. Nice. If it's a little bit painful, it is for me as well, because we're just so tight here. Nice. Good. And then from here, let's switch to the other side. Good. So supporting your head. Good. Very slowly and mindfully rolling a little bit forward onto your pec. Good. Coming through the center onto your serratus and armpit. Rolling back onto your lats and your teres minor, so your rotator cuff. Good. So just take your time, going center, going forward. Nice. Nice. And then remove your block or your blanket. Good. We're going to do Marilee's favorite stretch. So we just roll this out. Now we're going to do it as a stretch. So bring your hands in cobra. So all the way down by your chest. Yes. And then take your right hand out to the side. Good. Push into your left hand. And then bring that left leg behind you and just rock a little bit from side to side. So this gets a little bit different part of your shoulder. If it's too much, you can always do this standing or just don't go as far. Nice. And then press your left foot into the ground to stretch your quad. Or if you can bend that left knee and grab your foot, this is a great way to get your right pec and your left quad. Nice. Nice. Release. Come back to center. Hands in cobra. Bring that left arm out to the side. Push with your right hand. And just rock a little bit, getting the front of your pec. So really driving that left shoulder blade down into the mat. You can put a block underneath your head if you need to, relaxing your neck. Good. Come back to that breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then push your toes into the ground, starting that stretch in your quad. Or bend that right knee, grab your foot. You can drive that left leg into the floor. Good. So if you drive your left foot into the floor, pulling your belly, that's what dancer pose feels like. Nice. Good. Exhale, release. Good. Let's come into a child's pose. Nice. And then come on to your bellies. We'll either do Sphinx or seal pose. So press your feet into the mat, press your hands and elbows into the mat. First, find that gentle back bend. And then either stay here or slide your hands forward, really pressing your hips into the ground for seal pose. Nice. And then bring your right hand on top of your left, take your knee into half frog. Press that knee into the ground and then release. Sorry, press that right knee into the ground and then release. Good, one more time. Nice. Slide that right leg back. Come back to Sphinx or seal. I'm going to do Sphinx this time. It feels better on my low back. Press in your elbows, press in your hands. Pull your hands back so your chest comes forward. Send that pelvic floor into the ground and then either slide your hands forward or stay here. Pull those shoulders back. Yeah, I like that, Marilyn. Maybe looking up and down, getting your neck that way. Nice. Good. And then left arm on top right. Take your left knee out to half frog. Press it in and then release. Good. Press your knee into the floor and then release. Good. One more time. Nice. And then slide that leg back. Good. Let's press on up and we're either going to come into wide puppy or full frog. So wide puppy, I'm just trying to show you. So wide puppy maybe like this, or Walk your knees out a little bit more. So wherever you end up, see if you can shimmy forward and back, really getting those inner groins. Good. So pulling yourself forward, pulling yourself back, pressing your knees into the mat. Maybe resting your head on your fist or on a block. And then inhale through your nose into your low belly. Exhale through your nose. Nice. Nice. All right, and then from here, let's make our way back onto our backs. Now, if you don't have low back issues, so I don't know if this is going to be good for you or not, Marianne. So either you can put a blanket underneath your shoulders. You could put your blocks underneath you. Oh, I like that skinny block. So one underneath your low back. You could use your bolster. So I want you to end in this sending love and kindness. So either with a prop underneath your upper back or no prop. But just this gentle lift of your chest. Countering that movement of forward folding, forward leaning at our desks, on our phones, on our computers. And just take a moment to come up with a mantra. Maybe my mantra for this year is this good for me? So something like that, something, or that I value myself or making time for myself. But for me, it's, is this good for me? And then imagine people asking you to do stuff that is good for you, and then you embrace that and you take in that energy. And then imagine people asking you things that aren't good for you. And you just let that slide off of you. They're going to be disappointed that you said no, but that's totally better. We are the only ones with the power to decide that we matter, that we have value, and that we get to decide who has access to our beautiful spirit, to our beautiful energy. And then just settling into your breath. You can stay here, you can take the props away. Maybe having just gratitude for being here now in this moment. Soak in the sounds of the music or the sounds of the birds singing. Soak in that relaxed feeling in your whole physical body. Soak in your emotional state, having taken time to take care of yourself. And how that all impacts your mental mindset. Nice. Take one more round of breath here. And then as you exhale, bend your knees mindfully. Remove the props, maybe turn to one side, giving yourself a hug, feeling renewed and refreshed, and saying to yourself, is this good for me? And then gently making your way on up to a comfortable seated position.